car. She just couldn't get that smell out.
She tried to
That because
clean the carpet and all that.
they did clean the car before she got it,
It
before
was
she
just the
bought it.
car itself was smelling like that.
Yes, like
He
it
don't
had
care
been.
too how
Yeah,
much paint they put over it, where he gonna still smell that mildew smell.
the smell. That's what Doc was telling me. It still
Oh,
smell.
okay. I get what you're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's hard to get that mildew.
I think it was that bird got.
That SUV.
I think it was that SUV.
Make that happen. Keep that drive on.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this. You can't get 2,500. That's what he gave me. Okay, he gonna have to put something into that. That's a truck. It's not a car. But he wanted a truck.
He
If he
wanted
had
it.
got a
Yeah.
car, it could have
He
been the
made a
same thing.
decision. Yeah, yeah. He made that decision to
So
get it though. So
he made that. So it's all about learning because these cars, man, these trucks, it just hard all around the board with
it
them
sure
these cars.
will.
When you don't get nothing right out, like somebody don't call it, and that's their own personal car.
And they the only owner. Yeah, you ain't gonna get
You got,
full story
you,
on
you know, that's their own personal car. You might get lucky they just got to sell their car. You might get lucky.
it. Yeah,
But
they
other
just
than
trying
that,
to sell it. Like I tell about
yeah,
that Chevrolet from that girl. He got lucky buying that truck, man.
yeah,
She
see,
was the
that's what
only
I'm
owner
saying.
and everything on that Chevrolet
Yeah,
Trailblazer.
see, that was her. She just getting her something else and just want to get that out of her
And
driveway.
the car Joe them sold him, that was really one on the car because Tim's brother had bought that car from their wife when it was brand new. That Impala, that Malibu.
Oh, but see, but that's why. But he could have just he learning all about riding,
Yeah,
and
that's
it ain't
all he
all about
wanted.
this.
That's all he wanted to do was ride. That's a teenager though, you know.
Yeah, but he learning. It ain't about just driving now. It ain't about just driving because you remember when Tony had these two cars I gave. That's all he think about just driving.
He just
But
wanna
soon
ride.
Tony got that. When soon Tony got that Camaro, Tony start parking that shit. You hear me?
Man, you was
That
riding
Camaro.
with that Camaro doing donuts and everything. He went parking that car, so don't sit up there and lie like that about talking about.
He wasn't parked, but I thought he was just
How
going to
you
work.
know he was living with me? So why would you think that he was parking that car though?
I thought he
Tony was
was. That
in that
time
car every time. No, Tony was dogging that car out just like he dog everything else out, man.
I
He didn't have that Camaro city. Tony used to be gone, honey. He got his money
yeah,
worth out of it. I know that he be gone then. Tony stayed
yeah,
gone. Stayed picking up somebody, bringing them back to the house. Tony was doing him, you know.
yeah.
He
He was
wasn't
starting to put
forcing
money.
it though. He studied with buying stuff now to put on his car. Now that's one thing. Tony
So
would
yeah.
learn how to fix his own car just by looking at the internet and stuff, you know. Thing
Uh-huh.
about that is he had Joe. Joe next door, you know, he's a mechanic, the guy in the wheelchair. He know a lot about cars. So he
Oh,
would
really?
help Tony, yeah, put on pipes and everything. You know, Tony had no change out here, pipes on that Camaro and everything. Joe helped him do
I
that.
see. Damn.
That's why I
Man,
was
you not
asking Tim. I was telling
you
Tim,
not
so you
let
should
that
have asked
go.
Joe to jack it up for you, a little up under it for you. He would have
Yeah.
probably told you a little bit because he got the machine and stuff to do it with. But Tim wasn't thinking until I told him last night. I don't saw Joe don't put a whole motor and everything in cars by himself when I was living over there. It might take him a whole month to do it, but he gonna do it though. He got time to do it, you know. time I saw Tony car, he had the hood up, doing some damn fool. Tony didn't take his car to no mechanic. Tony did it, he done himself.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that's how he did his stuff. He did it. He worked on his stuff by himself. But Tony had help though, you know. He had somebody to do a little bit about folks. That's why he hang around there for
But
like
the
that.
man said they. But I figure they gonna have to leave that truck.
I figured
I
that too
figure he
though,
gonna.
but he probably think it was just putting the road pump on there and he would, you know, and do the brakes. You know, he figured it's gonna be simple. You know, anybody. He didn't know that Rusty said
It might be
bad.
worked with. It can be worked on though.
He just
Cause
gotta leave it up there at that school.
they got a welding place in now. It can be fixed now. It ain't
Electrician, welding, mechanic, everything that need to be done, they got people in there that can do. The point
you
is
know
they
I
gonna be able to
said
get to it though. That's the thing.
but Tim said one school closed. That's what he told me.
He said, "Well,
So like when school closed, like when he graduated, he still could take his car up there and they'll fix it.
yeah, they gonna always be there because he was a student there, so that's good."
So he good on that. But he was just trying to tell Tim, like, don't buy this is what you got to look for stuff like that.
He just explained it to him. He's like, "You just wasting your money." I heard him when he told him, "You just be wasting your money." I don't know what he was telling him about wasting his money on.
Yeah.
But I heard him talking to Tim though about money.
Oh,
So
okay.
he just trying
But
to
he
explain to him.
he just trying to explain it to them. They gonna try to, it could be certain things they can wheel now. Cause I don't have some stuff wheel on my truck, on my car,
See, I know
up
it
under
can
there.
be made over though. People can remake stuff over, you know.
Yeah, they can wheel stuff together now and get the part and go to the junkyard. You got the part for it. Could be done. Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
major
before
job
next
though.
time
That's a
buy
major
something, make
job,
sure.
right?
Anything you do shit, that's a better thing. It ain't like no bread and oil change.
Nah,
It's a
it's
major
simple.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a major job he got going. Putting on that fuel pump is a major job. They take it out how that one was looking.
They already knew they had a problem then when they took the old one out.
But anything to be taken out, they damn sure could be a little put in. It can be put in, you know. And let them know. It gonna take a while.
But my first instinct told me that that truck was rusted when I looked at it that good though.
You can't help it.
When I looked at that good, it's not a lot. It's just a little spot that's rested on it. But when you see a little spot like that that's rested, it's some other parts of that car rested too. But I'm just thinking, oh, maybe it's just the sun. They had it sitting for a long time, you know. It
It
may be.
look like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it been sitting, but that's what I'm thinking. You know, maybe this has just been sitting for a long time. You know, and Tim said that he said it had to be some snow or water that did that. It ain't come from no sun. lot of snow and a lot of water, so you never know.
You know what?
And it's hard to tell looking with your eye on it. You make your eye. Anybody could have made that decision. That's probably why that emergency brake lights look like that. That might be rusted too, you know.
I think it's
Uh-huh. Why it ain't coming up like it's supposed to.
that's no.
It's rusted. Uh-huh. They got a lot to do with the brain or something else.
But you still gonna have to go. You gonna ask if they still gonna put the brake shoes on. Brake on.
Yeah, I find out.
Cause you know Georgia,
It ain't no
cab
cold
is
with them.
we ain't cab. So
As soon
I
as he
would get
got to the shop, they cut out. He went right back up on him.
okay, but that's